written in your blog that in the first 24 hours, I think, you felt cyberbullying and a lot of social media attacks. And just tell us a little bit about that and where was that coming from and how did you handle it?
Yeah, so unfortunately, the world that we live in is we were talking about this earlier, it's just a 24-hour news cycle where people are constantly, I think that a lot of times they type something out in 140 characters or however many before thinking that this actually affects a real person on the other side of this. And the things that were coming at me regarding, whatever controversies might have come out, people are totally entitled to their opinions, but to the point of harassment and disparagement, it's not acceptable on any level of humanity.
And that was about the hazing incident?
The hazing incident and my internship with Planned Parenthood and things like that. But you know what? These are all experiences that have made me a much better person and have made me grow and will lend themselves to being a better Miss America.
It's tough though, isn't it?
It's very tough, but you kind of just have to let it roll off your back and
not address it.
You can't engage people on social media in that way because then you're kind of giving them an in and you crumble.
Right.
You just can't fight that with that sort of. I'll have an adult conversation with someone in person, especially if they'd like to get to know me first before they judge me. But
that's a good idea.
Unfortunately, we don't always get that luxury.
So, have you crumbled? Have you cried at all since you took the reign?
I think everybody cries. I've cried a few times, but it's just you can't let that affect you. You have to continue. You have to continue pushing forward because if I let myself. Of course I wanted to crawl in a hole at one point, but you can't. You have to be Miss America, and that's what the job is, and you keep going.
And your message for people who do that is what? The cyberbullying?
Unfortunately, I think a lot of those people don't want to hear the message. So all I can say is be positive, and if that's something that you would like someone to say to you, then great. If not, then don't say it, please. Just be kind to one another. We're all people, and if you don't agree with me, that's totally your right. But it's not necessary to be mean, literally mean. But that's just the world that we live in.
Yes.